Imagine wearing the gold and black, dreaming of the world's biggest stage, only to miss it by inches. That is the painful reality for some Kaizer Chiefs stars who came so close to the FIFA World Cup dream, but still walked away with something most fans never expected. And Amakosi family, this story will hit your heart. Because while the World Cup spotlight was shining on others, a group of Chiefs players were still part of the journey behind the scenes, fighting, traveling, giving everything for Bafana Bafana. And yes, even after heartbreak, there was still a reward waiting for them. Listen carefully, because this is where it gets interesting. Mduduzi Shabalala, Sibongiseni Mthethwa, Given Misimango, and Thabiso Monyani all wore the badge of responsibility during the qualification battle for South Africa. They may not have made the final World Cup squad, but their contribution did not go unnoticed by FIFA. And here's the shocker for many fans. Each appearance in the qualifiers carried financial compensation for the clubs releasing players. That means even when the dream ended, there was still something coming back to Naturena. We are talking about Shabalala earning around 156,000 Rand for his involvement across 4 qualifiers, Mthethwa collecting about 78,000 Rand from his 2 appearances, Misimango also bringing in 78,000 Rand from his time on the bench during key clashes, and Monyani adding another 39,000 Rand from his contribution. In total, more than 350,000 Rand flowed back into Chiefs' system from just these 4 players alone. Not World Cup glory, but still recognition, still value, still proof that Amakosi talent is part of the national journey. But here is where the emotion really rises. Amakosi supporters. Because it was not just about money, it was about dreams. Think about Mduduzi Shabalala, a young talent carrying the weight of expectation, trying to break into the biggest stage in football. Think about Misimango, defending his chance to represent his country. Think about Mthethwa, fighting in midfield battles where every pass could decide a nation's future. And Monyani, waiting for his moment on the bench, ready for a call that sometimes never came. That is football at the highest level. Brutal, beautiful, and sometimes heartbreaking. But Chiefs fans, there is another layer to this story. Because while these 4 earned something from the qualifiers, others at Naturena came even closer to the World Cup dream itself. Brandon Peterson, Lebohang Mabo, and Monyani were all in the preliminary squad conversation for Bafana Bafana. They could already feel the pressure of the final selection. The dream was right there. But it slipped away in the last moments, and alongside them, names like Patrick Maswanganyi and Thapelo Morena were also left out in the final cut. Imagine that pain, being just one decision away from football's biggest stage. Now ask yourself this, Amakosi family. Do you see this as failure, or do you see it as experience building something stronger? Because at a club like Kaizer Chiefs, nothing is ever wasted. Every international call-up, every bench appearance, every qualifier played, it all builds character. It all builds hunger. And maybe that is what Chiefs are becoming again. A team full of players who have tasted the edge of greatness and now want more. So here's the question I need every Amakosi supporter to answer right now. Are you proud of these players for getting this close? Or do you believe Chiefs should be producing even more World Cup starters? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear from every single supporter watching this. And if you are part of the Gold and Black family, make sure you hit that like button right now, subscribe to Amakosi Zone, and share this video with every Chiefs fan you know. Because this is not just about money, not just about selection. This is about a club that keeps producing national team talent, even when the final reward feels just out of reach. And listen closely, Chiefs family. The message is simple. They came close. They felt it. They missed it. But next time, they are coming back stronger. This is Kaizer Chiefs, and the journey to greatness never stops. Stay proud, stay loud, and always remember, Amakosi for life.